Excuse me. Hey, everybody. Let me get some stuff figured out. Not hurt my cat or myself. And it's confirmed that everything is good to go. So I've been doing a bit of experimenting with, where the content sources go. You got to follow me on Twitter if you really want to get the best, legit Frankenmint experience as well, because sometimes I like to do impromptu live streams on Twitter instead of YouTube. I will eventually switch it up. I had to run into the house for something and I forgot what. But I will remember. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, that'd be kind of crazy. I guess I could if I put a riser up there. Oh, that'd be. I'm thinking about a meta commentary about something else that I've got to work on. So I can't see if you have, set and continue. You're gonna have to give me just a bit of time here to get the. Oh, what? Oh, to get the TV set up. Hi. All right. There's definitely some things I'm gonna want to get done and figured out here. Least of which is smoke, for sure. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Nice. Okay. So normally I use the phone to be able to kind of comment and interact and interface, but last time I really liked using the phone for as a separate, web browser screen interface. It was very convenient, and so I'm going to do that. We're not going to watch TV or anything in the background, so I can look at the live stream on YouTube to get the comments, and that's kind of the way we'll do it. That's also how I can validate that audio is working and good to go. It is freezing cold because outside is right there, and it's literally it was 32 tonight. Let's take a look at what the weather says for my region. Yeah, 37 degrees. That is freezing cold. We've also got Mini Snarf over there. She is eating some food. I think I showed a YouTube where I was like, oh yeah, this life hack. This is how you really get your cat to take medicine. And it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. There's little bits of stuff where it didn't work. And so it just seems like to really make sure she's eating it all, I swapped the water and then I swapped it again. And when I swapped it a second time, I added the food to it. So it was
Have you been on the internet at all lately?
If I've been on the internet, oh look, I have been on the internet lately. This is the last video I did about making low sugar coffee that tastes delicious. Now is it library? I think it's library. So your videos? No, see, this is not it. Oh, look, here I am. All right, it sounds like it's working. It's working. Okay, so that's funny because we were. It's working. Okay, so that's funny because we were. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's funny. I'll be right back. Yeah, see, the problem is I lost my remote for the TV, and so I'm stuck with using this the actual remote that came with it, and I have no way to be able to work with the soundbar, like because I'm using this on 4K box, like this streaming box that like has like Google Play in it, and the hang up is that the I really want to make sure the cat's not scratching the the grow tent. That's what's going on. Yeah, the problem is I cannot connect to the on 4K box with the like I can how do I explain this? Like I can control the menus and therefore I can control being able to access like YouTube and search and do little bits of random things here and there. But I don't have the means or ability to like control the volume for some reason. I don't know. And furthermore, I cannot control the soundbar either, which is kind of shitty, Like I really wish I like that really gets me that I cannot control the soundbar. If I could control the soundbar, then I mean I wouldn't be getting up to manually like control it and actuate it. Hi. Look, you're on TV. Look at you're on TV. Yeah, see cats just they hear you, but food. Look, it's food. Food. Yeah, no, see, it didn't work. I tried it earlier. I said food, and the cat got right up and like followed me that way. I thought that was wild. I was like, oh, you figured that one out. All right, cool. Very cool. Oh yeah, see now she sees. Yeah. Hi. But anyway, let me come on, let me you trying to take a nap on me right now? Well, we didn't start a live stream so they could watch us watching you take a nap. Did we? No, we did not. I wanted to smoke some weed, and then I had to do this review of this and talk about this. So, folks, this is something that I built from. I don't know, it's a 3D printed thing. Let me find the object itself so I can share it with you. Printables, maybe it's in printables. Oh, hi. Um, Sturdy. Oh wait, I got it. I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. All right, so yeah, this is kind of what that is. I don't Oh, nice. Yeah, like I don't actually have the STL close by to be able to like, or STL the source file close by. I suppose I can look this up and be able to reshare it and be like, yeah, this is it. But yeah, that's it. And so that's been printed. There are a few other parts over there, but I decided to modify this. Well, not modify this, but try to keep this as simple as possible. This is going to be the end where the microscope affixes to. I was thinking I've picked up some of this from work today. We'll probably just cut the slightest little bit off to shim this to act as like a shim. I think that'd be pretty cool. Something I haven't quite looked into yet, but should figure out probably right now is will this work? It does not. because what happened was this was this size, and I just scaled it down to be smaller. I was gonna say, well, maybe I could drill it, but no, that's not gonna work. I could, yeah. See, that's nuts. I didn't think this far out about this being really that much of an issue. I've got some other things I could try. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let's see. This is too small. That's interesting though. It fits exactly the little thing. It's kind of cool. No, these are all too big. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Sorry. Come on, cat. Anyway. So, right, like the point, right, was that I want to try to fix this to this, and this stays positioned on the pole on the side, and then the point is that this can then just turn a little bit like this way, right, and then we want to try to keep the microscope sort of fixed, if you will, like kind of firm. We're not trying to shake the microscope. We're trying to put the plant and manipulate the plant as still as we can in front of the microscope as the microscope is running, so that we can get a bunch of raw video footage of the trichomes. And the whole point of that was we're going to use the phone hooked up to the USB camera, and the USB camera will be affixed to this. So, and we'll just have a screen recorder on here constantly recording using the mobile app, right? And then that's how we're going to be able to get those good money shots of the trichomes. If I can figure out, what's the right way to get this going. I mean, I was thinking right now, like maybe melt it a little, perhaps. Maybe that could do it. I have a drill, but I don't know if I have any bits this big. These are freaking huge. It's insane, but I got an idea. What we can do is we can use the heat gun to try to basically really get this like nice and hot, and then yeah, so we'll do two things. We get the heat gun to. No, that's not gonna fly. I was gonna say you get the heat gun to get this nice and hot, and then we press it so it's flat against that. But then that's gonna like mush all that up and make that unusable. So that's not really gonna work. I wish there was kind of a bit of an offset. That would have been nice. Like I said, I shrunk this down to size simply so that we can have a better fitment on the tent over there on the corner. I also haven't figured out quite exactly like how to firmly have this down. I think maybe I was gonna say I could cheat and use some zip ties, but these are too small. I don't have any zip ties of this size, so that's not gonna fly either. Perhaps just shimming it up should be good enough. So that's that. Yeah, something I learned this morning was when your garage is super cold, a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee is the way to keep yourself nice and toasty. The other idea I had in mind was I said it off camera, but I don't know if we've ever talked about Timmy. If this is your first time coming to like listen to what I'm talking about, Timmy is a computer that is like that I've been using in my office like as a daily driver. Like that's my main computer. It runs Linux. Um, it was a GPU rig. It is a GPU rig. It has like a bunch of older graphics cards in it and like kind of an underpowered, 2017 era processor. Like it works. It's nice. Like it's way nicer than like my laptop that I've been running. But it's a big honking computer. It Yeah, it's a big honking computer. It works well, but it's old and it's a big computer and it's kind of loud. And so really the trick, I think, and I've actually already got like another computer to like, build. Like yeah, I have a PC to build, like all the parts and components. I bought it like several months ago and I just never came around to assembling it. So now I'm assembling it. Damn, I'm pretty low. Look at this. I'm like down to like 2 blunts. That's it. That's all I got. I've also got some. I've got just the tiniest bit of bee buds that have been, harvested from the bottom of this plant. So that we're potentially going to be harvesting now. And so, I mean, it's going to take about 12 days just to dry out, based on working on these before. Wanted to flush this plant that we're harvesting today, but it doesn't really make sense to. Like, I've just been having problems with moisture. So, like, here's the thing, right? I've been growing for at least like it's going to be like my third year of growing, right? And I can't help but to keep thinking that my head is not at the top and I don't want to bob down like that. So there we go. There we go. Do I look like I'm constipated? It's because I'm holding my there we go. It's because I was holding my breath as I was trying to adjust the thing. There we go. What are you doing? Why are you chewing on the filament? Yeah, you. Why are you chewing the filament? Like, I get that you could be bored, but dang, cat. Like, I bribed the cat with a fuck ton of food over there just to get her to, like, chill out, eat, and take a nap. Do something else other than, your thing. It's like cats are nocturnal, right? And that's the thing there. So this is what we're working with, right? Let's see. I don't want to drop nothing. There we go. That's decent. So we're gonna roll some, a blunt using, my way and style. Use joint roller. We're gonna smoke this, and then we're gonna look at setting up this microscope and reviewing it. I picked up this weed microscope from Amazon. It's called Pluggable. That's a pluggable microscope. It was a little bit more expensive. Like I could have spent, $20, but this one was like, or $25, but this one was like 40. I picked it up because like different people were claiming that this was a slightly nicer one, had better quality of life features that they liked on it. And so they went with that. And so I was like, all right, I like that. My thing is like, so when I was younger, like much younger, I used to be all about saving. And so I would be like, yeah, this is budget. This is budget conscious. Cool. And like I remember being like 19 years old, and no, 19 is too young. I remember being like 26 years old, right? And I wanted a home theater PC setup. Like I had the computer already, and yeah, like I had the computer already, and I had it so I could hook up to the TV. but I didn't want to use like a big clunky keyboard, and figuring out a mouse like seemed ridiculous. Like I wasn't trying to use a big old wireless mouse and keyboard, and so I try to get for comments, no comments, cool. And so I would like I went through a process. I think I went through like 3 different little keyboards. And see, the thing was, I lived near Fry's Electronics, and so that was my thing. I was like all about immediate, gratification, and not trying to do the whole Amazon thing and the returns thing. Fuck that. I'll just return the shit straight to Fry's. Right? It's 10 minutes away from my house. Right? That's what I was at. So where I was living. So let's see. I bought. Sorry. Bought like a little mini keyboard that was like kind of like a gamepad, and the keys were small, and it had a little trackpad. It was neat. I liked it. I thought it was really cool. But I had all sorts of typos all the time because it was like phone sized for the keys. And so that's it's cool, like, for quick messages and stuff on your phone, but you get tired of that after a while. You get tired of making typos because it's a tiny keyboard, and you're used to regular typing on a full-sized keyboard, and so it's super frustrating when you're trying to use a full-on computing device with like a tiny keyboard. And so that was like the first one I got, and so I moved on, and then I ended up trying to get like a. I'm realizing this is a bad story because it doesn't convey my point at all. So the second time, I ended up picking up like a little Lenovo controller, right? And yeah, I think part of what I didn't like about the first one was the trackpad was shitty. Like it was really just clunky. And so I ended up spending, yeah, because I ended up getting like a Lenovo branded one. And so it was like the first one was like $26. And then the second one I think was like $40. Yeah, that's why I remember this Lenovo one was like $40. And what I do remember about the Lenovo like keyboard controller, like keyboard mouse Bluetooth controller, was it actually felt like a remote, like it was designed to be used one-handed. And I don't know if you remember Nintendo 64, but Nintendo 64 had the joystick like in the very middle of the controller. And so they did that with the trackball. And so the trackball, which was like a little mouse trackball, and then you can click on it, even like a button. And they also had separate buttons on the side, was right in the middle. And it kind of had a nice feel to it. I remember that. And I did like it. I liked using the mouse on that a lot better. And I diligently tried to, stick to using it, but it was kind of the same deal. It was like small and inconvenient. The keys are small and inconvenient, and so that's kind of what happened there. Now, in the last like couple of months, I picked up a keyboard for the Steam Deck so I could use it in desktop mode, and like for little last minute stuff, it's very convenient. Like for a full, like it's not a full keyboard, but it's bigger than the keyboards I used in the past for the HTPC, the home theater PCA, tried to set up like years ago. Yeah, like I said, it was a terrible story. Didn't really convey what my point was. Other than that, like you shouldn't buy cheap, but you shouldn't buy the most expensive thing either. You should really try to buy like 1 or 2 tiers below the top tier. And my cat's using the restroom. Shit. Or pee, who knows? I just know if it starts stinking in here, we're gonna pause and we're gonna get that out of here and dump it. Oh no, she did not. Sorry, I didn't mean to put your business out there, Mini Snarf. My bad. I know this is really a poor formatted video, isn't it? I'm not sharing or doing nothing. I'm just kind of chilling with everybody. But that's cool. This weed I'm smoking is called Kim Chills. I thought it was like a descendant of Kim4, but no. It's a mix of GMO and I think wedding cake. I forget what it was, but it was like, yeah, it had nothing to do with Kim4 at all. And I was just like, this sucks for that one. You guys lied to me. That is a full-size blunt. So it's funny. I bought this Rolo blunt, but for some reason, I naturally put it back into this. I think I'm going to continue doing that, just as like a mental thing. Like, yeah, you can't buy these really anymore, but I still got one. But no, it's not. It's this like Rolo, not a Grabba. Hi. See you looking at me in the background. Are we good? You're looking at me like I'm a target. Said maybe. Maybe you are. All right, so yeah, I think instead a different plan. We're going to try to like use the heat gun on this to really kind of get this nice and soft. And then as this is really, really soft, we're going to quickly go in this and rip, and make a bigger ear piercing. We're going to gauge it, if you will, to try to get this to fit. It really needs to fit over here and kind of push on this edge a bit, simply to be able to fit the profile of this ear, right? See? So it needs to be like that. Maybe what we'll do is maybe what I'll do is I will take this off, right? I should probably use this one. This one's got bigger, easier threads. So we'll take this off. I don't even mind if it's over like that. I don't even mind, like, yeah, if it's like over like this a bit and just isn't like flush, like that's fine. There are a few other attachments to this pluggable one. There was more of them to the shittier brand one, but I mean, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, like all I saw was like basically a replacement clip to connect it to other standardized, mounts and like, yeah, camera mounts. That was cool. Ugh. It's all right, but it smells kind of funky, a little bit. I mean, this pretty much did its part. Like I said, I'm just about out of weed here, but yeah, this did well. Whoops, too much. That's fine, I guess. All right, so you see, this is about the size I'm going to use. I'm going to put the rest of my rolling paper back, or rolling tobacco back. I saw on the internet you can buy this stuff by the pound for like $30 and up. Like, I wouldn't want to. I saw it as low as like 20, but I wouldn't want to spend that much. Shit, I'd really like to spend like the $60 to $80 for a pound of this stuff. Yeah, like there's different, cultivars and brands and styles, but I would think for $60 so like a pound of these is like 5 or 6 of these big ass leaves, right? Like this is like maybe this sized, but I've seen them, they're like this size or even like that size, right? Big old huge round leaf, right? And you got to think like 6 to 8 of them. And so, yeah, or it might even be more. No, I think it was like 6 to 8 of them. Yeah. And so this will probably last me like 8 times 2 is 16, maybe. So 16 grams out of 28. So 5/8 maybe. Yeah, like just over 5/8 perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I buy 2 of them, and I still have like a little bit left after. I mean, that's right. Like, so I actually didn't buy a full ounce. I think I bought 3/4 of an ounce, and I started the Rolo maybe halfway through. Not halfway through. Like a quarter. Like after. So I bought 3. Actually, I did buy a whole ounce. Yeah, after about like 3/8, I switched over to the Rolo, and then as you can see, like this is the rest of that ounce. So you see, I'm using this roller, and I'm just like rolling this multiple. So I'm doing this because this doesn't have glue, and it tends to be way thinner than like these. And so yeah, like it's just like a regular plain swisher. Which I mean, those are all right. I will smoke on those after I'm like out of this. Poor cat, you looking bored. Like I can tell what a bored cat looks like, and you look like a bored kitty. But it's freezing outside. It doesn't make sense. Like that's an outdoor cat, right? If you, yeah, the cat pretty much is here for the purposes of not freezing to death outside. Like that's like my goal here. All right, so this was rolled way too tight. That's the one thing I do not like about this, and I think it does it because this has been fixed a couple of times, and so this is glue, like super glue, and just this is like a little bit of rolling paper there. But yeah, hi, hello. Hi. Ew, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get your tail away from my coffee, please. Thank you. No offense, but it like grosses me out on some level. I don't want cat fur near my food or heavies. You know? Thank you for understanding. Oh, look at your claws. I see your claws. Oh, hi. All right, well, come on. Let me smoke my weed in peace, please. Hi. Oh, your coat is feeling really soft. That's a good thing. Hi. Come on. Thanks. I used to be a sucker for if the cat lays on you, you're obligated to stay. And then I was just like, man, I'm sick of you cat larpers doing that. No, I'm not obligated. I love my cat, but I'm not obligated to do as it commands. That's not how this relationship works. Okay, it's kind of how this relationship works, but I would like for it to not be how this relationship works. Hi. Like I said, let me. Oh, I see. It's because I haven't smoked yet. And you're like, oh, you haven't smoked yet. Hang with me. Let me sleep on you. Let me sleep on that tummy, Frankenmint. You got a nice tummy there. Oh, you got a nice tummy there, Frankenmint. Like, that's what my cat's saying. It's probably not what my cat's saying. That's just me being silly and anthropomorphizing what I presume my cat is thinking. But like I said, or assume even, right? Because I don't know. Cat's not going to give me any strong indicators other than hungry, sleepy, lonely. Yeah, my cat gives me a lonely indicator. Like, come on, hold me. Like, you see it happens while you're looking. Oh, sorry. See, this is the blunt that we got from using the roller. Looks like something you would buy from a store with the packaging. It's nice. Hi. Hello. Thank you. So, like, I was sleepy, but the problem was I can't, like, one of these plants is pretty sure is ready for harvest, and the other one I feel like could go like a whole nother week easily. And so, which is nuts because they were the same time. Like, the plant that was stronger and bigger to begin with, it still needs time to finish. And so I'm just fleshing it now. Hi. Oh, you're waiting for me too? I understand. Thank you for waiting for me, Mini Snark. I appreciate it. I do. That was a little mistake I made this morning. I forgot I had a beverage. This is nice. So I think what we're going to do is going to set up the microscope to be on this side over the fan. So if it falls, it doesn't fall on the plant. It falls on the fan. We're just going to jerry rig it. What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? You saw that? Every day. I love my cat, but like, my cat legitimately tries to like be like I run the house, and it's like
No, you don't. You think you do. You do. You are somewhat an equal member. I will give you that. But like, you're not gonna tell me what to do or run game on me, kitty. You know. I don't know. It's not a thing like that, right? It's not a competition of my way versus their way. It's more like we're both living through this all, right? Yeah, that's probably it. Oh man, I gotta get this plotter done. Oh shit, did something fall? I feel like something fell. Ooh, I blew the ash right into the trash can. That was cool. 3 points. So yeah, like I wish I could harvest tomorrow, but it's gonna be the nighttime schedule, and so like I'm not gonna be going in there to mess with the microscope, and I don't want to keep Mrs. Smith number 2 out here. That's what the names of these plants are, is Mrs. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah, I don't want to keep Mrs. Smith number 2 out here all night. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, especially not with the cat around. And it's daytime right now, so let it do its thing. I'm not doing UVB light anymore on them because it's towards the end. And like I said, I think I messed up Mrs. Smith number 2, so that's not that great. But what do I do? Yeah, this is nice. Feeling pretty faded right now. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna, use the heat gun with this. Really try to rim the edge, ream the edge, right near the rim, and try to get this screw to fit, and then I'll be able to mount this and. Actually, yeah, it doesn't really matter if it presses in a little bit on the edge. That's probably fine. Like that's actually probably fine. Because the thing is, the diameter of the tent pole itself is like 60% of this, so it appears to be 60%. It might be 50%, and if that's the case, even better. Just have it kind of along the front end, and then I could be super lazy about this. I think I'm just gonna be super lazy about this and put like some of those like chip clip thingies like on the little front here to kind of clamp this there. I think that'll be adequate, and then just notch it off with a little, or I could just notch it off maybe with a little bit of duct tape. No, I don't think the duct tape's gonna be strong enough. I'm not sure. So yeah, I have like this strong duct tape. Just notch it off with that, and then that way it'll just stay stuck to it, and then this could affix to the pole. And the pole, like as long as this is like firmly affixed to the pole, it should be like fine, right? Damn. I thought I could take off a little bit of the blunt paper, but no, I just unraveled everything. I gotta do coffee more often. This feels great. I keep saying that. For that matter, I should do music more often. I miss music. Yeah, I have like a kind of small little music studio thing right here. It's on my left. I used to run it like a year ago and or a couple years ago more, and you know me, like I think it's that my desire and attention span to hobbies. It's like a big wide buffet. Like I don't really give a shit about, oh, I'm just gonna stick with just making guns. Or I'm just gonna stick with just like doing cannabis, or I'm just gonna stick with music. The music thing was funny. It was just a free work like write off kind of thing where they gave you like a benefit, and it was like a non kind of sports enrichment sort of benefit, and so it made sense to me. Like, you mean I get a groove box like as a work, benefit? Yeah, why not do that? It's kind of funny, actually. Heck, if I make like $100,000 from music, I'm gonna shout out that company. I'm gonna thank them. That'd be really cool. Shout outs company. Thank you so much for the music here. If anybody out there in the future happens to watch this or see this. I'm both excited and nervous. I'm excited about setting up this microscope, nervous about harvesting this weed. Oh, there she is. Okay, she's taking a nap. Yeah, I piled up way too much food. That was a mistake on my part. I gave the cat a bunch of food to basically like act as um a bribe. To give me the space to be able to do this, but she only ate like maybe two thirds of it. Oh, hi, you hear me talking about you? Yeah, you hear me talking about you. What, kitty? Oh, this is lame. It's cool, but this is what's happening. The cat is insistent that I put her down. Okay, I'll give you a moment. I got it. But you realize it's like as quick as I got you, as quick as you gotta go, right? Oh. See, now this is starting to unravel. I don't like it. I don't like that it's unraveling. Do you have any suggestions where I can fix this internet? Ah, there we go. right, Kat. You've earned it. You got it. Excuse me. And it's like I could never tell if it's the weed or the blunt. I usually think it's the blunt though. Because there was a few moments towards the middle end of this blunt where it was tasting great. Like just tasting the weed, you know? I'm trying to blow it this way so I don't, mess with my cat. My cat seems like she's anti-smoking, which is fair, It's good. Like, don't everybody have to be able to, everybody doesn't have to agree on the same things, That's a good thing about the world. Differing opinions keep people alive, keep people, making different possibilities and different choices. I think that's the beauty about the human experience and how you've lasted so long. There's so many of us making dumb decisions and so many of us making smart ones. Take me, for instance. I'm making a slew of dumb decisions. I should be focusing on software development and the code alchemy and the lead code, reviews and reading this Cracking the Code interview book. But I'd rather just, work on all my little hobbies and toil away on those and have a job hanging with my boys and, getting cool shit done that way instead. Excuse me. Working on 3D printer ideas and, enjoying and talking about weed. You want me to hold you, kitty? Is that where you're waiting for me? Well, I'm here for you. I'll give you a couple minutes and then I'll head out. Because knowing you'll try to do it as I'm in the middle of a review potentially, huh? Oh, this is the review. This is cool. Are you just going to chill and sleep with me here? And not sleep on me? This is a first. This is like a first. Well, anyway, let's start reviewing this then, shall we? So the microscope's going to go in here. This is 100% size, so I should have some hardware that could work with this. So, I'm hoping this will work. This might not totally work, so let's check it out. As I said, this is a review of the pluggable digital microscope. In addition to, me hanging out and smoking with you in a regular live stream. So we're going to probably not use the observation stand. It would be kind of cool if I could somehow get the little, I don't know, somehow this could work into it, but I don't think that's going to. All right. There we go. So let's go ahead and show you this part. There we go. This says Chrome OS, so it works for Chromebooks, but it doesn't necessarily work for Linux. I think this also works. Let's see, is this the same thing? Oh. There we go. What does that say? Up to 250 magnification, 2 megapixels can function as a simple webcam and record videos. LED light control to adjust brightness. Snapshot LED touch button to instantly capture images. Software available online. For easy file management, USB-C and 3.0 compatibility. And that's what it looks like. All right. Cool. That's their marketing lingo. All right. Oh, this is all the little plate stuff that I'm probably not going to use. Oh, this looks like ass. Like, you see this right here? This is the suction cup. This is terrible quality. What is that? What is that? That's what they expect you to stick the microscope onto this and it will work well. Shit won't do shit. All right. All right. I don't know. What am I stood corrected? It seems like I've been stood corrected. Stood to be corrected. Okay. So then, here we go. Oh, this thing is way smaller than I thought it would have been. Okay. All right. All right. First of all, yeah, no, this is not going to fly. Although, I mean, I could see it work. Whoa, it just slips right through. This is too. This one is too big. Is there anything up here? Yeah, there is. There's the light and the focus. Okay. So this may not work at all. So I could kind of just have it hang like this, and it should be all right. Otherwise, I could, you know. I know the trick would be I should probably design something where it's like offset by that amount, right? That would be interesting. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna melt this, with the heat gun, and just try to press it into the side and use it that way. I also do have this stuff, which, like I said, I was planning to use as a shim, so I could try that now. Okay. Oh, it's not like a smokable thing or nothing. Doesn't matter. Consumable. Okay, so I just want to try this small, tiny little shim right here, and then there we go. Oh, hold on. Hey! What's your fucking deal? What are you, like, seriously? Don't do that. Not to that. All right, I think I got it working with the shim. See, this is lid. This is really good. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. All right, so like this, and then this all just connects to the phone here, right? Yeah, this is definitely a Type C situation. Excuse me. All right. And so now this is kind of the trickiest part. We want to press this so this will just fit in smoothly to that, right? And that means we're gonna have to, heat this to melt it in. There's the cat just chilling. Yeah. Are you waiting to leave? Is that what's going on? Are we waiting to leave? Yeah. What's going on, kitty? Oh, that's interesting. See, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you, and you're looking directly at the TV. Interesting. We could make a whole meme series out of this. I should take a picture of just this. Oh, there you go. You already backed in and looked over. Yes. All right, well. All right. All right, so let's see. All right, so yeah. Let's see. We're gonna. Like I said, we're gonna just press this way. So let's get that going. Not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just trying something out. All right. Hi. Okay. So now that I kind of have this little profile that I want, see now it has the little indentation in, and so now, oh hey Cash, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? You having a good time tonight? Nice to see you.
Yeah, so well, now the profile of the hole matches, but you know, the hole is still too small. So I think the trick here is to try to like have it evenly like here, and then like within the nice. Oh, Sonic Mania. Nice. Yeah, I feel you. You want me to play some Sonic Mania? Maybe later, dude. Right now I'm just kind of chilling in the garage this time. But yeah, I'll try to throw back some Sonic Mania when I get back to it. You know, I have a really long queue of stuff I got to get playing on. Like, yeah, like I've got to play Hero of Bitcoin, which is a game that a friend on Twitter made, and so I would love to like play that and show that. I know it's slowly growing, right? Yeah, little by little. What about you? Weren't you also subscribing as well? Or I mean, not subscribing, but working on like YouTube channel as well. What's going on, Kitty? Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, so what we want to do now is this works good, but really, what would work better is to kind of have this thread. So yeah, we're gonna try to melt this again, and we're gonna try to get this to thread. I'm just gonna focus on very center. That's good enough. All right. Okay. I don't, I don't really know the right way to get the pressure to apply to do it, though. Let's see. Ah. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just twisting it back and forth, trying to make threading like in real time that's even and consistent, right? Nice, we did it, guys. See? This heat gun is kicking butt. All right, so I mean that was like basically the crux of it. So now I can just here. Hold on. What you want? Oh, you want to go outside? Is that what's going on? Oh, yeah, you want to go outside? All right. Well, I'm not gonna let you switch me up and Switch it up, so I'm gonna leave you out there for a bit. I mean, she's been well fed. She's been chilling in here. You know, she'll be alright. If she really wants, she'll make a noise and let her back in. Okay, there we go. All right. This is looking pretty good. I wish I had something to really fasten these down because these are small. And I guess I used the shim, so I'm going to probably do the same and shim up here. Shim it up in here. Was that a trunk? No, that was the garage door. I had to open and close the garage door. I let the cat out because, you know, just kind of acting kind of weird, like she had to use the restroom or whatever. Oh, that you saw? I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess so. Maybe back there. There might be like I have a little piece of luggage back there, like a luggage trunk, yeah. But let's see, can you see it if I'm not? Okay. Let's see, what do you see? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's a heat gun. Okay. And then that's just, yeah, that's basically junk, but it's pretty much kind of like where it's like. So, here we go. We're gonna rotate a bit. I think we're gonna focus back this way. All right. Okay, I gotta go for a second. I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back. I'm back. You know, coffee goes in, it comes out. Circle of life, right? Oh, hey, yeah, giving me the emojis. I love it. That's the royal treatment in this part of the world, right? Or not world, in the part of the timeline. Means you're getting max engagement. You know, I'm also trying to be like the whole pro Twitter person, trying to get like a career out of just being on Twitter or chronically online. I'm doing a terrible job, but I mean, it's fun. It's, you know. Is that my cat? Thought I heard a little growling noise. All right, so I'm thinking
I guess that might be pretty good. Just have this whole little thing here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about this, but is this even feasible? Yeah, the real moment of truth is, can I actually even get this to work? I don't even think I'll be able to get this to work. I think this is going to snap. I got a feeling this is going to snap. Okay. No, I don't know how to get the epic face emoji yet. I don't know how this is going to... Well, that's going to be super bright light. Let's stick around some shit. Let's mess around with some shit. Try something out. Oh, it's right here. We're gonna try to put some glasses on the big camera. See how that works or doesn't work. Doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's see. Take this off. All right. Huh. It's pretty deep. Hi. All right. Yeah, see? This could work. Possibly. Yes. Yes, this works pretty fairly well. Okay. This is good enough for me. I don't care if it's kind of ghetto. It'll get you exposed to the rest of the light, so you can maybe see what you do or don't see. So, do I see myself? Nope. There we go. Now do you see me? Yeah, you see me. Okay. All right. So we're using purple lights, right? But oh, that looks amazing, by the way. It's looking really good. Okay. So first things first. Does this even fit? I'm sure it snapped, but I wonder what snapped. Yeah, I wonder what snapped. No spaces. Oh, there we go. Oh, because the angle you see all the light. It kind of sucks. All right.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to try to get some clamps. Try to find something. Like, don't I have some small clamps? Magazine. Oh. Yeah, that was in it. Stud finder, which found me. Yeah, here we go. This is it. One of these. One of these. No. What did I do with my glasses? Oh, here they are. All right. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Here we go. This last little piece right here. And then for my final trick, boys and girls, we're going to cover this up in olive tape. Because I want this thing to just stay stuck here. And I move the plants to it. If I can. There we go. I know I used a bunch of duct tape so that I could, let's see. Dang, I lost the remote. Oh, here it is. I was like, I lost it already. It's gone. Oh. All right. What's that? Oh, whoops. You're not recording. Oh, no. Okay, cool. Oh, that's as zoomed in as it goes. Okay. All right, there we go. So what happens if we look at it with no filter? So I see. It still seems kind of fine, but what does it look like? Oh, yeah, it looks ridiculously purple. Okay. So you see, that was the point. That still bleeds over and bleeds through. I don't really have a good way to do this now. It was working. Like, that's why I didn't want to mess with it. It was, like, already perfect, you know? All right. Nice. Yeah, see, so yeah, let's go ahead. So yeah, this is the tint setup. It's kind of interesting, like having it done this way. Okay, so now everything that's in focus, right? This is the microscope and the mount. We're just gonna have this set up to the phone so that I can just be able to take easy footage, and I'll just be able to just adjust the microscope slightly, and you see the microscope is just stuck there. It's really the plant that's moving. And so as long as I can keep the plant still, then I should be able to get like good shots of like the terpenes on the live plant. So the plant that you see in the background, uh, like the plant that's taking up the bulk of the frame right now, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. That's the good one. That is Mrs. Smith, number one. And the one that is actually zoomed out here, that's going to be to your right, right? That is Mrs. Smith, number two. Now, Mrs. Smith, number two was looking amazing up until a couple of days ago when things were worse for wear. And, sorry, there we go. And I just ran into a bummer of issues, particularly involving overwatering, right? And so now, I mean, she's looking kind of gnarly. As you can see, her sister is still looking really good.
This happened because, like I said, I overwatered her. I've been using. So I know I'm a novice grower, even though I've been growing for 3 years, because I've still this whole time have been using just regular like Lowe's Home Depot buckets that I've never drained holes in. I've always just sometimes I've overwatered it, sometimes I use DWC so it didn't matter. Other times I just I had it perfect all the way through, and then like a couple of times I just overwatered it, and like this time everything was good, and then one day I decided, oh, I'm gonna do 3 at a time, and I thought I let it drain out good, and it was like, oh, it's good to go, and I kept resuming it. It was always messed up thereafter, and so like now it looks kind of dried out, but it's really not dried out. It's been sopping wet. I've stopped watering it because like the water is like the water sopped through, and so it's like the roots aren't getting like any oxygen. Somebody said this idea, oh, you should drive a stake into like the soil to try to get it to aerate, and I did that, and I think I did some like damage on one of the roots, and so that's possibly part of it. It was honestly, the plant was looking a lot better a couple of weeks ago. I was excited for it, and now it's just like, damn, I fucked up. So anyhow, we are going to try this microscope out and see if we can get some good shots. I will share the footage right back on the little viewfinder on the camera here so you can see it. Oh, thanks. All right. Pull up my pants. All right. Okay. No. Okay. All right. So we're gonna need to figure out the software I'm supposed to be using. Um, maybe. Wait a minute. Play Store. I'm just gonna use the highest rated USB endoscope app tool. Try this out. Record audio. Don't allow. This app was trash. Didn't do anything. Okay. It's like gone. Oh, here it is. Uninstall. So that was a dud. Okay. Is there like a... That sucks. Wait. Does this not work with Android? Okay. I'm gonna take a break. Regular lighting for a change. Thank you. No idea if you could see me or not. Oh yeah, okay. You can see me. Yeah, so like or uninstall, there we go. Um let's try this out. Pluggable.com/drivers microscope. What is, doesn't say which one it is. Linux. I don't know. Okay. Okay. This ain't gonna work. Oh my god. This thing already got a bunch of like, oh, it smells ridiculous. The terpenes already like got on the microscope. It smells ridiculous. All right. This sucks.
Slash microscope.
It's not gonna fly. Um. All right, it says look for something called USB camera. Come on. I don't know. Oh, that's funny. That's cool. I know. I wish I had. That's a thought, but kind of crazy. I think maybe the problem is this needs power that this is not willing to give it. Or I don't know. Maybe this thing is no good. Which sucks because I was really stoked. I was looking forward to this working. I think these different apps don't work, but they all work the same way. You know? Really raw dog it. Just my raw phone. Um, I could try a different USB to USB-C adapter. If this one is just goop. All right, I'm gonna try a couple of different other things. Let's see. That's Ethernet, right? So yeah, that's not good. I believe that's an out. Yeah, I believe it's an out. Although, hold on, let's try it.
Yo, I'm sorry in advance if this destroys the stream, yo. Like seriously, I'm sorry in advance.